All righty, we're live out here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Alpha Ice Complex. First game of the Midwinter Classic. We're chasing the Battery in from Columbus, Ohio. PHC in the road, Blues right in front of us. Batteries in the road, their home whites. Ellie Shaw will be taking the crease in this first game. And if you stay with us, we'll get underway. There's 39 seconds left on the clock in warm-ups. Keys to today's game: get after them fast. We have to put four-check pressure on these guys, force them to make errors and turnovers, and we need to deposit that black biscuit in their basket, as I've been saying, early and often. Keys to a tournament: this is the first game. Obviously, got to get an early jump, got to get quick. And I think we can hold our blue lines, move that puck back to our points, and set it up. Take advantage of that time and space that we talk about. So, stay with us. Horn sounds. Warm-ups are over. We'll get underway here in about a minute and 20 seconds. We give a shout out to a lot of our friends and family members that stayed back due to the holiday coming up next week. Hey, we wanted to say thank you again for all the support. We plan to have a lot of good hockey this weekend, so stay with us. Stay committed, stay focused, and we'll get after it. But happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you may celebrate. We hope you have a happy and safe one. Referees are now both on the ice. Teams break from the respective benches, and we're ready to go. Ellie Shaw's taking the crease. Being that brick wall, we're starting with Max Roach between Johnny Gerberbeck and Lucas Sauer, with Joshua Fazio and Ethan Nunez on the blue line. Keys to the A game: get after them fast. There's a puck, extra puck on the ice. Nets are pegged, picking up that last remaining puck, and then we'll get underway here. Here we go. Midwinter Classic. Puck is dropped, we're underway. That's one chipped deep into the Battery zone, and we're going to go in after it. Gerberbeck's going to put it on. Sauer cuts it off on the far side. Battery pushes it up the wall where Roach cuts it off above it, trying to come off the wall with it. Being kicked around. Roach comes out of the scrum with it, plays it to the goal. He plays it to Johnny Gerberbeck, puts it on net. Save made. Roach keeps it in the corner. Roach now collects the puck and comes out of the corner with it. Loses it. Battery collects. They'll use their own net. Play it up the middle. Ethan Nunez containing puck carrier, allowing Roach to come back with his relentless back pressure. Cut that one off, and they play it deep into the zone. Nunez collects behind Ellie's net and puts it up the wall. Roach picks it off, and now he's going. He's got Putinero with him. He gets across the blue. It's 2-on-2. Roach cuts through, fires back to where he's coming from, and that's an early score. Again, very good play. I'm going to point out Logan Putinero staying on sides, and then he cuts through the zone, taking the defenseman with him. Roach weaves behind them, coming from right to left. He shoots back to the right, shoots to the side where he's coming from. As the goalie's weight was going the other way, he finds the twine. We're up 1-0. 54 seconds in. Logan Putinero grabs that one off the faceoff. He fires it on net. It's stick to side by the Battery goaltender. Spittle has it in the corner, looking for support. Carr's in now to help him. Carr's trying to push it behind the net. He ties up. Spittle comes out of the pile with it. He's going to use the net. He gets bumped off the puck from behind. No call. Putinero will collect it. He'll come off the boards with it. Drags through one, plays it back to Spittle. Spittle puts it in. Goaltender drops in that butterfly, squeezes it. Staying square. Good shift, good pressure. Now we'll change the defensive pair, and we got Billy Maurer and Joshua Fazio coming off. Spittle's taking this offensive zone draw to the left of the goaltender. Carr coming off the half wall. Pucciarero jumping through the lane. Play forward. Spittle has it. Plays it back into the corner. Carr gets knocked off the puck. Collects on the sideboards. Gets out to Fazio at the point. He keeps. Plays the Carr. Carr chips it into the corner. Spittle's going to get after this on the forehand behind the net. He plays the Pucciarero. Pucciarero looks to quick release it. Got stick. Carr covers on the back end, and we bury it. Good puck movement. All three of the forwards touching that one. Joshua Fazio keeping at the point. And we'll go with a tic-tac-toe there. Getting to the net, good shift, good pressure. We're keeping them pinned. Minute and 53 seconds in, we're up 2-0. Now we got Max Niziuk out between Henry Vince, Ryan Bryant, with Ethan Nunez and Brock the Beast Mode Dannenhauer at the point. That one's pushed cheap. Nunez is going to get back to cover this one. Ellie's going to use her paddle, cover it. She plays it back out to Nunez. Nunez puts it up the wall. It hits the ref skate. Bounces out into the PSA where Battery collects, but Dannenhauer steps through. Good stick by Ryan Bryant. And now Dannenhauer pushes it ahead to Niziuk. Niziuk flips it back to him. He's in. Dannenhauer cuts across. Backhand, forehand. Good kick save made by the Battery goaltender. It's played up the wall where Vince will play it to the point. Nunez will put it back down the wall into the corner. Ryan Bryant to cut that one off. He chips it to Vince in the corner. Vince looking to play it back out in front, stick the side by Battery. Good pressure. Good step and keep by Ethan Nunez. He plays behind. Bryant gets it in the far corner. And Niziuk in the help in the support. Puck's bouncing around. Battery comes out of the scrum with it. Loses an edge and goes down. I thought it might have been a trip, but stepped on the puck, I guess. Battery collects. PHC's on the line change. So that gets out in the neutral zone. Sauer chips it back forward, and that's whistled dead for an offsides as we had a blue jersey stuck in the Battery zone. Roach wins that one out to the half boards. Gerberbeck collects and tries to play deep. Battery will collect. That's James Flowers from Battery. We know him. He plays it up the wall. Roach picks it off. Puts it into the corner. He's in on the pressure. Now Battery collects. They're trying to hit the neutral zone with numbers and speed. Good contain, good gap. They play it into the PHC zone. Awesome angle. Good stick by Max Roach. Gerberbeck trying to chip this one past the D. It's kept in, and now it gets out into the neutral zone. Gerberbeck has a step. He's going to drive wide, push it deep, bodied off the puck, but Sauer's going to meet the puck and the carrier behind the net. Roach in support. He picks it off. Puck is played behind the net. Sauer plays out in front of Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck elevates it, and that's in the back of the net. Great puck moving. Great forecheck, and I say, hey, I don't know if they were listening, but they're after it today with their forecheck pressure. They're causing turnovers. They're keeping pucks deep. They're moving the puck to the PSA, and they're putting it in. Now we got Declan Spittle out between Logan Pucciarero and Brady Carr. Brock Dannenhauer, Billy Maurer. It's Dannenhauer and Maurer. Ref loses an edge, but he gets back up. That one's played back. Dannenhauer's going to play at the Carr. Carr's going to get across the red. He pushes it deep, and now Spittle's going to get in after it. Carr will end up in support. That's played back up. Dannenhauer's going to step. Gets past him, and now it's out in the neutral zone. Good recovery. Good step by Billy Maurer to keep that puck out onto the wall in soft ice. He's going to stay engaged. Carr's going to come back and help. It's in his feet. He's going to collect. Chip pass. The puck's bouncing around a bit. And Dannenhauer plays it up to Pucciarero. Puccierero's looking cross ice. He's going to decide to skate with this one. Maurer's going to follow it up and collect it. He's going to get out to the wall. He gains the red line, and he plays it deep. Dannenhauer goes to the bench for a change. That puck bounces off the wall, comes back out into the center. Spittle there to collect and push it out. Carr now has it. He plays it down the wall. Oh, almost too many men, but I guess they had a foot in the door, so they don't whistle that dead. Battery puts it back in the PHC zone. Nunez is going to collect and put it up the wall where it came from. Spittle with a good stick lift. He's going to use his net. He's going to come around. He's got Carr on that half wall. He plays it up to Carr. Carr's trying to chip it past the pinching defenseman, which he does. He gets down the neutral zone. Good body position. They're going to call Pucciarero for interference. That was a hockey play all the way. Had the body position, was playing the puck, dipped his shoulder, did not initiate the contact. I don't agree. But I am a biased PHC fan. I thought it was an excellent hockey play. But L-Dog's going to go to the box. For a minute and 30, we'll kill this one off for him. Excellent hockey play. Excellent hockey play. Excellent. We don't agree with it. It's all right. Excellent hockey play. Roach, Anuchiuk, Nunez, and Fazio to kill this one off. Roach puts it in the corner. Nunez plays it to Anuchiuk. Anuchiuk plays that out into the neutral zone. Flowers will collect. He'll gain the zone. He'll play it back down in. Fazio is going to step behind the net and collect this one. Pushes it up the wall to Roach. Roach steps off the wall, plays it back to Nunez. Nunez collects. And then Nunez is going to skate with this one. Gets it off the wall into the neutral zone, off the skate of James Flowers. And it's going the other way. No icing as that's waved off. Roach will collect behind the battery net. He's going to get out. He's going to step to the middle with it. Coming through the PSA. Skates at the top of the zone. Fires it back to Anuchiuk on the back post. Good idea. Unable to connect. It's played out by battery. Howard collects. He's going to use some extra real estate. He's going to buy some time. Now he finds Roach in the center. And Roach is after. He's going to get across the red. He's across the blue. He's into the zone. He gets to the dots. He fires off a skate, and it gets wide behind the battery net. Declan Spittle in on the forecheck now. Pinning him deep down, and Howard will keep this at the point. He steps in the top of the circle, fires. It's squeezed and held onto by the battery goalkeeper. And we'll have an offensive zone draw to the left of the battery goal. Still 5-on-4 for 24 more clicks. Ryan Bryant's coming out with Declan Spittle as they pull Roach off as a long penalty kill. Spittle puts this one into the corner, then collects along the half wall. He chips it into the corner. Now he's after. He finds a burst. He's playing 1-on-2. He's winning the battle. He comes out of the corner with it. He's going to walk up the half wall and try to play it back behind the net. Ryan Bryant's in after it. Howard's going to step to it. And now we get numbers coming the other way. Good step, good read, good depth, good stick. Mike Winton. Howard collects. He's going to go behind his own net. He's going to throw the brakes on. He's going to throw it back up the wall to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant collects. Trying to chip it past. It's in the skates of a battery forward. Oh, stick to the face. Nothing called. And that goes down. They're going to blow that dead for an icing as it crossed all the lines on the ice. And now we'll come back 200 feet. Defensive zone draw. We're even up back to 5-on-5 hockey to the right of Ellie Shaw. Anuchiuk out with Henry Vince, Ryan Bryant, and we got Billy Maurer and Josh Fazio. Fazio into the corner. He's hauled down, trying to hold his ground. Good support by Anuchiuk, but it's pushed up the wall. Bryant pushes it past the defender into the neutral zone. Anuchiuk after the pressure, trying to cut it off. Henry Vince reading it too, taking that lane away. Anuchiuk will face them behind the net. Battery collects to throw it up the wall, and that's going to go 200 feet. No ice. Huh. Guess he could have played it. Up the wall. Vince gets a stick on it, and now he's going to go after it. It's collected. D to D in the battery zone. They play it back in the neutral zone. Ryan Bryant there to cut it off. And then it's pushed back forward by Fazio and Maurer. Vince gets there, gets good body position. Maurer steps to it. He pushes that one out into the neutral zone. Battery collects. They turn up to throw it back in. Maurer's going to collect it. He's going to try to slow things down, use some extra real estate, use his own net. Chips it up the boards. He gets it to Vince. Vince plays it ahead to Anuchiuk, but it's picked off, played to the point by Battery. Battery fires that in. It gets through. Ellie makes a kick save and pushes it aside. Butterfly save, I should say. It's played in behind Ellie's net. That's a body check. Nothing. I mean, that wasn't competitive contact. He did not attempt to play the puck at all. But we collect and push out into the neutral zone, and then we call up and pull up for full line change. That's like a shift change at UPS in the holiday season. Everyone running for the shift change. Now Howard's going to collect behind his own net, get his eyes up. Oh, good reversal, good pullback. He's going to play this ahead to Sauer. It's picked off at the point, but Roach playing below it. Picks this one off. He's going to try to get wide with it. Chips it out in the neutral zone, and Gerberbeck's going to try to collect, but he Referee stepped in front of his path, but it's played deep into the battery zone. Battery will collect. They'll use their own net. They'll play it up the sidewall. Bounces off the wall. It's kept in by Dannenhauer. Chipped forward. Puck is bouncing around in that slot. It's played out. Battery collects and they push it forward, but Roach there above it collects it and pushes it back down. Now it's out in the neutral zone. Ethan Nunez is going to slow this one down, play it to his partner, Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer pushes it right up the Sauer. Picked off by Battery and we're moving the other way. Nunez now collects. He has a good look out wide to Gerbevec. Gerbevec's going to get to this. Pushes it into the corner. Good path to the puck. Sauer picks it off on the half wall. And now he's 1-on-3. Roach enters the battle. PHC trying to find that puck. Dannenhauer comes out of it with it, but now it's played forward. Good stick by Ethan Nunez. He's going to reverse and regroup. Now he puts it deep. It's on sides. Gerbevec's going to get in after it. We got a partial line change happening, so Battery's going to use this space and free light ice to skate this one out. It's cut off by L-Dog. Chip it forward. Spittle's going to collect this in his zone. He's going to go around the net. He's going to find Carr. It gets out past Carr into the neutral zone. Battery will pick this off coming off their bench. Chip it back in the PHC zone, but it's quickly played out by Fazio. Fazio looking for Spittle at the far blue line. It's intercepted and played back in. Fazio's going to get to this one. He's bodied from behind. This is turning into a wrestling match behind the net. It's played up the wall. Carr collects. Carr comes off the wall looking for Spittle. Gets it into the neutral zone, but Battery's going to collect this one. Good stick by Michael Witten. Good back pressure by Declan Spittle. Good angle by Logan Pucciarero. It's played around the wall. Carr's going to collect this one on the half wall. He's going to play it forward into the neutral zone. He has L-Dog at the far blue line. L-Dog gets in. He's all alone. Buck rolls off his stick. He collects. Goaltender pokes it away, allowing the defense to collect in the corner, but they're moving the other way with it now, Battery. Battery gets across the blue. They do not get across the red. They play it down the wall where Spittle's going to collect. He's going to play it to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer's going to get his toes up. He's going to play it to Carr. Carr's going to chip it forward, trying to get it back to Spittle. Spittle does intercept this in the center lane. He gets across the blue line. He's in. He makes a move. He drags. He fires. Back to Pucciarero. Kicked away by the goaltender. And now Battery's moving the other way with it. They chip it forward. Maurer keeps it in at the blue line. Battery now collects and they throw it back out. Maurer's going to collect again. He's going to come 85 feet with it. And now he's going to try to play it down the other wall. Gets into the zone and now Ryan Bryant's in after it. Spittles collects in his feet. Good step. Good keep by Brock Dannenhauer. L-Dog trying to find that puck. And now Battery collects, and they're coming up the other wall with it. They step it in the neutral zone. Good stick lift. They play it in. They play it behind Ellie's net. Dannenhauer's going to step to this one and contain. He hits and pins. He's looking. Spittle's in to help him. Spittle takes it off. Dannenhauer comes out of the scrum with it. He plays it to Bryant. Bryant's going to skate this one. Now plays it to Spittle in the neutral zone. Oh, good stick by the Battery defender trying to read that one. They play it back in the PHC zone, and Henry Vince is going to collect in the corner. He gets his head up. He's going to play it off the wall and try to step to it. Minucciuk there to help. Tied up by the pinching defender. And now Battery will go to work. Minucciuk hits and pins. Vince in to help. That puck is tied up along the half wall. Maurer's going to step to it. Do not step to that. And Minucciuk comes out of the scrum with it. He's going to take it around his own net. He's looking for Ryan Bryant. He finds Ryan Bryant with a good first pass. And now he plays it back across and flips that ice to Henry Vince. Henry Vince gets across the red line and plays it deep. And Minucciuk's going to be the first in after this. Trying to get position. It gets by him, and now Battery's moving the other way with it. Battery has the puck. Skate this one out of the zone. Gets wide. Skates it through the neutral zone. He's outside the dots. Good contain. Plays it back. Good read by Lucas Sauer coming off the bench to pick that one off. Take the threat away. Fazio chips it to Sauer. It's kept in by Battery at the point. It's played back up the wall. Sauer chips this one past in the neutral zone. And Minucciuk goes to the bench where it's replaced by Roach. Now Roach coming off the bench. Trying to get across, but that's played back in, and now Nunez collects. He comes around his own net. He plays it up to Sauer. Sauer's caught with it in his feet. Fazio's going to collect. He's going to come the other way with it now. He loses an edge. He plays it to Nunez. Nunez plays it up the wall. We got to get goal side. We got to be below that. We can't cheat the zone. Battery plays it back out in front. Fazio sticks it away. Good contain, good stick. He plays it out to Sauer. Now we have a 2-on-1 developing the other way. Sauer plays it across to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck has a step. He drives wide. He's going to pull up. He waits for Roach. He's trying to play it across, and puck slides off his stick. Battery will collect, and they'll look to move the other way with it. They play it ahead. Good stick by Mike Winton. Roach is going to be there. He's going to collect this one. He's going to loop around the circle. He plays it back ahead to Logan Pucciarero, who's waiting for it on the wall. He steps across the blue. He's got a head of steam. He makes a move. He gets past one. He's in between. He's hooked the side, spun out, stays with the puck, plays it to the point. Nunez is going to throw this to the net. Gerberbeck gets a stick on it. It's kicked aside by the Battery goalkeeper, and it ends up in the corner. Gerberbeck gets to it. Roach is in on it. Pucciarero playing above it. Roach steps out of the corner with it. He gets behind the net. He's hauled down. Battery's going to collect and move the other way with it. They get in a neutral zone. Stake this one in. As the horn sounds, great back check. Great contained by Ethan Nunez. Even better back check by Max Roach. Little extra after that by number 9 in white on Roach. Roach is letting him know, this is my house. Don't get in my personal space. He's a kid that you do not want to give any extra reason to fire him up any more than he needs to. So I expect big things in the second period from Max Roach. Stay with us. We'll be back for the second. All right, we're back for second period action here from Alpha Ice Complex in Harmer, Pennsylvania, right outside the city of Pittsburgh. We got Declan Spittle out between Carr and Pucciarero to start this one with Dannenhauer and Maurer on the points. He wins it back. Dannenhauer plays it forward, bounces off the wall. Battery collects. Good stick by Logan Pucciarero, who plays it forward. Carr's going to cut this one off. He comes away with it across the blue. He was trying to play it into the corner. Battery will collect. They'll use their own net. Spittle cuts it off. Picks a pocket. He gets towards the net with it. Puck is bouncing around on this ice. I think there's it's snowing outside here in Pittsburgh. I think there's a little bit of a temperature variance. The puck's bouncing a bit. Carr plays that one in. It's sticked aside by the Battery goalkeeper. Now Carr comes in after. It's played up the wall. Dannenhauer's going to step and keep. He's going to play it down in the corner. Spittle's going to get after this in the far corner. That's kept by Billy Maurer. Played back down. But Battery will collect. He'll chip it out in the neutral zone. Good stick by Carr steps in. He fires from the top of the circle. It's gloved and held on to. Dropped for a second. Spittle was there for a putback chance, but nothing. No extracurricular. It's held on to. If I'm going to my shot selection there, I might throw the clap bomb. Top of circle, far pad. He opted for a wrister. It's gloved, held on to, and now we got an offensive zone face off to the left of the Battery goalkeeper. We got Max Anichuk out, trying to win this one. Chip towards the net. Ryan Bryant now tying up, picking it off and keeping it. Winton's going to step down the wall. He throws it towards the net. Gets all the way around. Fazio's going to step and get it in. Vince now playing above it. Keeps it down the wall, and he pushes it back in. Nucciuk is bumped as he was trying to get to that puck, but it's thrown up the wall, kept by Winton, and now we're going to come the other way. Nucciuk's going to try to cut this off, forces it up the wall. Fazio's going to keep. Fazio throws this one towards the net. It hits a body, doesn't get through. Vince hauled down, nothing. Nucciuk's going to come off the wall. What he kicks it forward. Bryant's going to get after it. Nucciuk's going to play it. And Henry Vince playing above it. Keeps it in. It's chipped up. Fazio catches it. Fazio's going to walk this one. He gets into the corner. He plays it back in front. Stick to side, but Nucciuk cuts it off. Nucciuk trying to lift the stick, trying to stay on it. Battling. Body position by Battery wins that battle, and they play it out through the neutral zone, off the wall, in front of their bench, where Winton will collect in the PHC zone. He's going to use his own net as if the brakes on. He's going to get his eyes up. He tries to hit Nucciuk in the center seam. That's going to go on goal, and it actually comes wide. That's like my putt, where I think it's going to go in the center of the hole, but it ends up 6 feet wide. And now we'll have an icing, and we'll go to the other end. Defensive zone draw to the left of Ellie Shaw. Max Roach wins this one to Johnny Gervivek, who jumps that lane, and he gets a step. He gets out. He's tackled, and the arm finally goes off. That one was a little too obvious to not call, as I don't know if it was a rugby play or an NFL football tackle, but he was hauled down. They opt for the hook, and now we will have a man-up power play. If you're still looking for that last-minute holiday gift, I say stop in, see the Merry Elves at Dunlop's Bar and Grill. Get a gift card, and whoever you gift that to will be thrilled. That's played, and that's chipped in. What a look! Up the wall to the point. Good patience. Brock puts that right on Johnny Gervivek's stick, and hey, he plays it right along the ice with a one-touch between the wickets. Ends up in the back of the net. Nothing the goaltender could do there. That's just a textbook hockey play. That's how you design it. Great play. Roach takes this ensuing center ice face-off. He wins it out to Johnny Gervivek. Gervivek collects and throws it deep, and now Lucas Sauer is going to get there with Max Roach. Actually, Max Roach gets to the puck first. He gets his eyes up. He finds Pucciarero coming off the bench on the far wall. Pucciarero steps and plays it in. It's kicked aside, sticked aside by the Battery goalkeeper. Gets after the half wall. Battery will collect. We'll throw it out into the neutral zone, but Ethan Nunez playing above it. He's trying to play it D to D. It's picked off by Battery. Battery trying to get a puck to the net, but L-Dog with great back pressure picks that one off. Or actually, it was Max Roach, sorry. Max Roach does not let that shot get through. Oh, he kicks that one away, sticks it out in front. Nunez collects, and he's going to skate with this one. He gains the red. He's going to get across the blue. He's out wide. He's going to try to play it in on net. He gets behind the net. Sauer's going to cut it off. L-Dog chips it, stops it. Roach picks it up above it. He's trying to drive across the lane, fires it back far pad. Good save made, and then he swallows that one up and jumps on it, not letting any light see the top of that puck and hangs on to it. So now we have a offensive zone draw to the right of the Battery goalkeeper. Declan Spittle's line out now. Declan taking this L-Dog coming off the half wall with the forehand shot. Carr's trying to create some havoc in front of the net. He's got to jump this lane, get to the net. It's chipped into the corner. Carr will step to it. It's played up the boards. It's going to be stepped by Fazio. Fazio plays it into the far corner. It's stick aside and chipped forward by Battery. Battery skating this one through the neutral zone. They push him out to the sidewall. They step back in. They fire it. Ellie sees that one and gloves it aside. It ends up in the corner to the left of Ellie. Battery collects, walking back into the corner. Play it far side. Carr's going to collect, and he's going to look for Pucciarero. He's going to skate this one. He's going to get across, and now he finds Spittle on the far side. Spittle's going to get to this one. He's going to step this one through. Gets it into the corner. Pivots up, throws it to the point. Maurer steps to the top of the house. He fires. Blocker to side. Good traffic in front. Good look. It's kept by Maurer at the point. Trying to play it forward. He held on to it a little bit too long. He's bumped off the puck, and now he'll skate it out into the neutral zone. Maurer will collect. He's looking to get his toes up. makes a move, drags wide, and they call an offsides as we were daggling the puck down that wide lane. Someone got a skate or two across the line ahead of the puck, which is whistled dead for an offsides. This one's one out to the sidewall. Witten's going to step to this one, chip it forward. Battery will collect in their own zone. Go behind the net. Played up the wall. It's read by Ron Bryant. But it takes a carom off the wall, and now Battery has numbers. If they hurry, they get in. Witten's going to step and contain. Ellie has her belly button nose to that puck, stays squared. It's fired back in. She makes another save. Witten fights that away with the backhand of his glove. Fighting it off defensively. Puck's chipped around. Danenhauer's going to collect in the slot. Reaches for this one. Witten's going to collect. Plays it out to Henry Vince. Good look. Battery collects, and they push it back into the PHC zone. Witten's going to collect this one, looking to flip the ice. It's picked off and played back in. Witten loses an edge. Ellie sticks to the side into the corner. Witten will collect. He's bodied off the puck. Inuccio comes in support. He's going to play it around the boards for Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant flips it to Henry Vince, gets out into the neutral zone. Good play. Good thought. It's played back in for the automatic offsides. That'll allow a stoppage of play, slow some things down, and allow for a line change. Max Roach out there to take this neutral zone face off. It's dropped. It's one back by Battery, but they throw it up the wall. PHC collects, chip it back into the neutral zone. Battery picks it off. Good stick by Roach. It's pushed out to the side. Sauer is going to body the carrier off the puck. Fazio is going to collect in the corner. He reverses up, pivots with the puck, and tries to play it the other way. It's kept, but it's played back in blindly, and Roach collects this one. He's trying to drive wide. He chips past the pressuring defenseman. He gets by them, and he's going to collect behind the net. He's going to reverse up, looking to play it. Bumped off the puck. Battery trying to skate this one out. They get it in the neutral zone. He needs to get his eyes up. After the play, some extra stick activity there. As Sauer and the defender were battling on the far post. They continued to go, and Sauer got an extra stick on it. They call it behind the play. We're back to a man down. Defensive zone face off to the left. Ellie Shaw. Spittle wins this one to Danenhauer. Danenhauer go behind the net with it. Chips it up the boards. L-Dog's going to get there, get a stick on it. Or actually, that was Spittle coming across. As L-Dog is on our left point. It's played back in front. Danenhauer collects it and keeps it out in front as Ellie sticked it away. Danenhauer collects that puck. He's coming through the neutral zone with speed. He gets in, fires it towards the net. L-Dog will collect behind the net. He's going to reverse back behind the net. He's going to good keep. He's playing keep away. Cuts in front. Plays it across. You get Declan Spittle sitting in that PSA. And now Battery. Oh, I thought it was offsides. They say it's good. I'm 200 feet away from it. That referee was on the line. So it's played up the wall by Battery. Played back down the wall. Danenhauer loses an edge. Battery comes off the wall with it. They play it back across. Spittle. Playing heavy. So the keys to success, you got to play hard. You got to play heavy. You got to have some fun. And that's what you call playing heavy. And that's what we love about Declan Spittle. He's going to give you the heavy play 200 feet by 85 feet every shift. And I loved it. Got away with it. Max Roach wins this one into the corner. Fazio will collect. He's going to use his own net. Now he's going to reverse it the other way. Play it back to Roach. Roach gets his eyes up. He's going to go for a skate. He's bumped off the puck. Gets it in the neutral zone. Battery gains the line. Good stick by Fazio. Roach is going to collect. He's going to come around the other way with it. Now he's going to get his toes up and he's going to go. Carr's coming with him. He gets in across the line. He makes a move. He's back out to the dots and fires it. It's kicked aside by the battery goalkeeper. Carr collects, trying to find Bryant coming off the bench. Bryant now comes. He's making a move out of the corner. He chips it through into the slot. High stick. No penalty. Just the puck played above the crossbar with a stick by a PHC forward. Actually, they're going to say, yeah, they're going to keep it in the. My eyes are terrible, and I'm looking through some marked up glass here. So actually, it was played with a high stick by battery defender. Whistle dead. Offensive zone face off for PHC ensues. Played in, kicked aside, and there we go. Dannenhauer plays it to Anuchuk. Anuchuk puts it off bar pad, and right there, top of crease, Ryan Bryant standing on the doorstep, stick down, ready to put that one in the back of the net. So if you're just joining us, hopefully you're getting done early on December 20th, getting ready to have some eggnog or some holiday cocktails. Early on this Friday afternoon, you're just joining us. 6:33 left in the second period. PHC up 5-0. Anuchuk fires this one in far pad, kicked aside by battery. Ryan Bryant plays it down the wall, keeping this one live to Henry Vince. Henry Vince chips it into the corner, and now he comes off the half wall with it, plays it in front. Battery will collect, play it up the wall, trying to get it out. Dannenhauer will cut it off, regroup in his neutral zone. He pivots back and plays it on the near wall to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant's going to play it deep. PHC forwards are going to the bench for a change. Roach coming off that bench with a head of steam. He's going to try to cut it off and not let them get the speed. Sticks to the side, cuts the puck carrier off, and then it's pushed back down the wall with Dannenhauer expecting it. Collects and pins against the wall. Battery comes out of the scrum with it. PHC contains. Battery comes out of the scrum at the blue line. Good sticks, active sticks, and it's chipped forward. And now it's played back into the neutral zone. Unable to get back on sides. They skated across. It's whistled dead. So we'll have a neutral zone face-off outside of the battery bench. We got Johnny G, Lucas Sauer, Max Roach up front with Josh Fazio, Ethan Nunez, or Fazio, sorry, and Maurer. Battery skates this one around. They're contained and pushed outside. They'll get behind Ellie's net. They play it out to the point. It's fired back in through traffic and gets through a lot of bodies. That one gets through. Battered on the board with their first strike at 5:11 left in the second period. 5-1 lead for PHC. We'll change it up. Declan Spittle will have to take this neutral zone center ice face off. See if we can get this one back. Spittle chips it back towards the battery defenders who collect them. Throw it into the PHC zone, but it's picked off by Fazio. Fazio's going to turn with it. Met with some resistance. It gets behind our net. It's played out. Chip forward. Carr's going to collect it. And then Fazio collects it as Carr was bumped off it. And Spittle now has it. He plays it off the glass. Spittle has it. He gets to the dots. Fires it in towards the net. It's stick aside. Doesn't get through. Battery's looking to come the other way with it now, but Spittle, going 85 feet, cuts that one off. Dog gets a stick on it. Carr's going to step to it. It's played out in the neutral zone. Fazio's going to collect. He's going to put it deep. PHC needs to come after this now. Spittle's going to get there first. Now you got to step to it. You can't play above it. You got to step to it. Do not let them get the speed. Puck carrier skates it. Plays this one out into the PHC bench. Puck is whistled dead as the play went out of puck went out of play. Yeah, I would have said, hey, it's a defensive zone face off for them as the puck carrier I thought was still on the wrong side of the blue line. Brock steps to this one off the face off. He gets in, he gets to the dots, he fires. It's gloved and held onto by the battery goalkeeper. Nutric wins this one to Vince. Vince collects. He fires a far pad. It's kicked aside. Out towards the wall by the Battery goalkeeper. Battery collects and they move it in the neutral zone. They now lollipop it in towards Ellie. Ellie sticks to the side. Downhour's going to collect and try to come up the wall with it. Battery picks this one off. Good stick by Henry Vince, though, getting back for back check and contain. It's backhanded in on Ellie. Ellie stays with it. Oh, it's played forward to Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant loses an edge, but plays it from his backside, collects it, and gets it out of the neutral zone. They fire that back one in. They fire that in. I would opt if I were refereeing this one. Maybe intentional. But again, I am PHC bias. I would like to see it come 200 feet. They're just going to move it to the neutral zone dot where, in all honesty, it probably should reside. A bit of a shift change. Max Roach out to take this draw. Gets to the sideboards. Sauer puts pressure on. It's chipped down the boards. Roach gets a stick on it. It's tied up along the boards. Roach pushing it forward. Sauer's involved. It's played back. Battery comes out of the scrum with it. Roach contains. And now Fazio steps to it. He's trying to push it out in the neutral zone. It's cut off. Held in by Battery momentarily. That puck bounces out in the neutral zone. It's collected at the blue line. Battery steps in. Fire it in, but Ethan Nunez picks that one off. He plays it ahead to Max Roach. Roach chips it forward to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck, good idea. Trying to get it past the pinching defenseman. Unable to do so. It's put back into the corner. Nunez will collect. And now it gets into the corner where Fazio will chip it forward. He gets it to Sauer. Sauer is bodied off the puck. Nothing called. Battery will collect it and try to move the other way. Trying to flip that ice back to the guy waiting at the blue line. Who now chips it in behind Ellie's net. Battery will get to it first. He'll play it back into the corner. It's thrown out towards the point, but gets past the point, and now L-Dog coming off the bench was behind it. It's a pass from Battery to L-Dog. L-Dog steps in, and he goes top cheddar, Bardowski, over the glove hand. So we're going to give that assist for the blind pass from Battery. On the backhand, playing it up the center seam, gets past his point man, and L-Dog alertly gets onside, picks it off, and then that's all she wrote on that one. Top cheddar. The high stinky cheese. Spittle wins this one back to Downenhauer. Downenhauer turns, pivots, and plays it forward off the wall. L-Dog chips it forward into the zone. Now Spittle's going to get after this. He's going to get body position. He gets to that puck, and he needs help. He comes away with it. Carr collects. He plays it off the side of the goal. Kick the side. Now Carr's in on it. He throws it out in front. Spittle's going to pick it off. Takes a great angle. It's played forward. Downenhauer sticks to the side of our blue line. He's going to recollect. He's going to take a couple strides back towards it. He plays it off of Carr's feet, and now it's in the neutral zone. It's going to die at the Battery blue line. L-Dog picks it off. It's thrown back up the wall. Downenhauer will collect. They get back on sides, and Downenhauer gets across. He's on sides. He's in. He's out. Throwing it back across far post, looking for L-Dog. L-Dog collects. He's going to come off the half wall with it, trying to look for Spittle. It bounces out the Carr. Carr's going to fire. Sticked and held on to by the goaltender. As that puck bounced out into the PSA. Good thought by Downenhauer looking far post. Good idea by Pinheiro trying to get it to Spittle. Again, I would shoot low on this guy, looking for those rebound opportunities as we've seen. We're able to put some back. Danucciuk wins this one forward. Battery collects, and they put it out in the neutral zone. Fazio's there to collect this one. He's going to turn and get his toes up right away. Plays the wall towards Ryan Bryant. Ryan Bryant collects it. He's going to get across the red. He's going to get across the blue. They're on sides. He's got Henry Vince. He turns for Danucciuk. Danucciuk leaves it for Witten. Witten collects, and he plays it back to Bryant. Bryant turns looking for Vince. Gets out and stick the side. Battery will collect. Danucciuk cuts it off on the wall, but it's chipped forward. And now we get out in the neutral zone. Ryan Bryant's there in good back check pressure. He cuts it off, takes a great path to the puck, gets a stick on it, pushes it forward. Winton gets it out in the neutral zone, and Vince chips it forward, gets it out. Winton will collect. Battery now collects and backhands it in. Winton's not going to take it. He's going to come the other wall. Gets his toes up. Gets his eyes up. Trying to play it back across. Kick the side. Bryant collects, gets in the neutral zone. And now he's going to get across the red. He's going to dump it down. It hits the backside of the referee, and now we're going the other way with numbers. Josh Fazio there is Battery looking for a line change. Dumped it in. Fazio collects, and now he gets a burst of steam. He's going to go. Gets past one. He's in. And the horn sounds. Fires it in. Loved and held on to after the fact that one down it as the horn went off. End of the second period. 6-1 PHC. Stay with us. We'll be back for the third. PHC's on it. Gerbovac comes out of the corner with it. He plays the Roach. Roach turns and fires. It's body to side. Puck's bouncing around. Roach finds it in the far corner. He plays it behind the net. Looking for Sauer. Sauer's going to step to it. It's going to be pushed up the wall. Kept in by Ethan Nunez. Battery comes off the wall with it. They're looking to go. Roach picks a pocket. And now he's going to try to go 85 feet. He gets wide. He's going to reverse and come back the other way with it. Looking for Sauer. Gerbovac chips it forward. He's going to get off the half wall with it. Oh, trying to play it deep. It's sticked aside by the recovering Battery defender. And now we're in a scrum at the red line. We had all 10 skaters on the same side of the ice there. PHC goes for a line change. Battery's going to try to use this white ice. Rather than move the puck, they're going to skate it. Now they're going to play it in. Spittle's going to collect this one. He's going to get his toes up. Puck was rolling on him as he was looking for Carr. Carr collects it along the wall, trying to chip it forward. Good stick by the PHC defenders. And now Spittle gets across the red. He's across the blue. He drops the Pucciarero. Pucciarero's going to step into the zone. He fires up and over the goal. Carr will collect in the corner. Playing, looking for Pucciarero in front. Good thought, good look. Unable to get a shot off. It's chipped out into the neutral zone by the Battery. And now they gain PHC's line. Carr gets a stick on it. That stays wide of Ellie. Spittle will collect behind his own net. Looking for L-Dog. L-Dog will step back to this one. Battery collects. They fire it in off the crossbar. It's going to get out to Carr's half wall. Carr's going to collect. Puck is rolling around in this end. They got to settle it and then play it. And then Witten collects it, settles it, and tries to play it up the wall for Spittle. Battery will collect and play it back down to Witten. Witten trying to play it up the wall. It's picked off by Battery. It's played back. Witten collects. Playing off that wall. It gets out of the neutral zone past the defender. They'll collect and play it back right to Witten. Witten's going to put it up the wall. Pucciarero. Battery steps to it. They gain the line. Good read by Declan Spittle. He's going to play it far side to Carr. Now Carr's looking back for him. Settles the puck. Puts it back across. Out in front of Spittle. Gets off the wall. Spittle's going to cut this one off behind the net. Great pressure. Ryan Bryant coming off the bench for Carr. Picks it off on the wall. He pulls up. Plays it back in. It's kicked aside by the Battery goalkeeper. Spittle will play this to the point. Maurer will collect. Mauer's going to fire it to the point. Spittle deflects it. Good idea. Good puck movement. Stays out of the back of the net, and then it's chipped out in the neutral zone. We're ping-ponging this back down the wall. Ryan Bryant trying to contain, allowing some pressure to come from the bench. Dannenhauer's going to step up to this one. He's going to collect. He's going to make a move. He makes one. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He's looking backhand, forehand, fires it back and just misses. It gets high and wide. He collects it himself. Turns in the corner. Plays in the front. To Bryant. Bryant gets it on net. Puck's bouncing around. It's still loose. Puck's bouncing around. It's kicked out. Battery will throw it forward into the neutral zone, but Mauer's going to collect this one at his own blue line. He's going to turn. He's got Henry Vince. He's got to move that puck quicker. There it is. It's now played up to Vince. Vince gains the line. He's got guys coming with him. He's going to fire this one to the net. Kicked aside by the defender, and now Battery moving with a head of steam the other way. Mauer's going to contain. He's going to push outside the dots. Allow the back pressure to get there. And contain defensive side. And that gets back out to the Battery point. Battery collects. They're going to try to walk it back down the wall. They push it back down. Mauer's going to try to step to this one. It's played back up the wall where Vince is going to collect. He's got his head up. He moves it to Ryan Bryant. It's out in front of him, but it gets to the far border. It gets across the Battery line. Bryant's going to win the race to the puck. And then loses an edge. Battery collects. It goes D to D, and they're looking to wheel it up the wall. They throw it ahead. Nunez picks this one off. He's going to come around his net, feels the pressure, and then he's going to push it up to Lucas Sauer. Lucas Sauer collects it. He gets it forward to Roach. Roach pushes it to Gerberbeck. Gerberbeck has a step. He plays it back to Roach. He recollects it himself. He's in all alone. Forehand, backhand. Oh, sliding kick save made by the goaltender, and he holds his ground, keeps his core muscles engaged, keeps that puck out of the back of the net. Puck bouncing around. Good ideas, good thoughts. Roach looking to win this one back to the point. Played in behind the Battery goal. Battery collects in their corner. Play it up the wall. Winton's going to step and keep this one. Roach is going to help and support, and he keeps it in. Push back forward. Battery reads it, picks it off, and they're going to skate this one. It's in on Fazio. Fazio playing the body the whole way. It's played in on Ellie. Ellie keeps it out of the back of the net, and then it's pucked. Played out to the blue line, but kept in by Battery. Fazio's going to collect this one. Chips it off the boards. Roach trying to meet it. It's picked off by Battery, and Battery plays it back in. Winton's going to get to this one. Winton's going to play it up to Sauer. Sauer's trying to chip it past the pinching defenseman. Second effort, able to do so. He's hauled down, but he gets it out into the neutral zone, where Roach will then push it deep into the Battery zone. Battery's going to collect this one at their dots and use their own net. PHC in a partial line change. L-Dog's going to collect this one coming off the bench. He chips it off the wall. Battery reads it, picks it off, and they're coming the other way with it. They chip it forward into the PHC zone. Stick aside by Nunez. Dannenhauer collects. He plays it ahead to Pucciarero. Pucciarero with some white ice. He gets across the red. He's looking to come down that center seam. He's in on the right. He drags his backhand, cuts back forehand, fires it, hits a defender, stays out of the net. Spittle coming off the bench, collects it. He plays it back in front and ends up in the back of the net. Good speed, good head of steam, eyes up, reading the play the whole way. That's what we love about Declan. Always making something happen. Still going to chip this one forward. Losing the edge. Carr cuts it off on the half wall. He's going to hit and pin. Spittle wins the battle. Comes out of there. He gets in the zone. Carr's keeping. Gets back in the neutral zone. Dannenhauer's going to step up and read. He gets in. He's across the line. He's at the dots. He's going to dangle. He's going to fire. And that is the Brock special. He's got a little bit of the spicy mustard on it today. Puts it top cheddar. Expanding the lead to 8-1 for PHC with 8:21. Left in the third. Luchuk ties up. Bryant steps through the lane. He jumps and bumps. He gets across the blue line. He's playing it back across for Vince. Vince is going to collect. Trying to contain along the half wall. Draws a lot of traffic and gets it deep into the Battery corner. Battery's going to collect behind their own net, put up the half wall. Dannenhauer's going to meet them. Anuccio trying to keep that in, loses an edge, but Dannenhauer there to recover and keep it back for him. They play it forward. Ryan Bryant gets on the right side of the red line and then plays it deep. Anuccio's going to get in after this. Vince playing above it, cuts it off on the half wall. He's going to step off the wall with it. He's on that left-handed shot, so his shooting lane was not there. Battery collects it. They skate this one into the PHC zone that's played behind Ellie. Fazio will collect and put it up the half wall. Battery cuts it off. Good stick by Fazio. It's played back out. Battery's collecting. They step into Henry Vince. Henry Vince collects and puts it out. It's kept by the point and played back in. Fazio's going to step to this one. He's going to put it off the boards. Ryan Bryant's going to get it. He's going to chip it off the boards. He gets it in the neutral zone, and now he's got a step. Puck is on its edge. It's rolling. Anuccio collects it and throws it deep and allows for a line change. Battery's going to put it right back up the same wall. They chip it forward into the neutral zone. Howard's going to collect this at his own blue line. He's going to play it to his partner. Fazio trying to play it across ice. Hits a Battery skate. But Roach plays it ahead to Sauer. Sauer gets across the red line. He gets across the blue line. Driving wide. Trying to push it deep. He's met with a body, and now Battery's coming the other way, but Roach steps to it, keeps it in. Knocked off the puck, and now it's played back up the wall where Dannenhauer's going to collect. He's going to walk down that wall. He's going to get into the corner. He plays it in front for Roach. Roach on the left-handed shot. Unable to get wood on that. And now it's played down, and they wave the icing off. I don't understand the icing. This is not the NHL. There is no touch-up icing. It should have been whistled dead. But either way, Roach collects it in the corner, and now he's going to go. He gets out across the blue. He's across the red. He's across the blue. He's in front of him. He sees it. He gets in. He makes a move. Gets wide. Plays it back across looking for Sauer. Unable to connect. And now Battery's moving the other way. Roach keeps it in at the blue line. He steps. He gets inside the dots. Chips it across. Oh, for Sauer. Somehow stops out of the back of the net. Almost like the net is saran wrapped, as there was a couple key scoring opportunities. Great puck movement, great idea. But that puck is getting above the pad and somehow staying out of the net. Nunez steps. He finds L-Dog right in the center seam. L-Dog splits the seam. They're going to whistle it offsides. His car was a half step too soon. Opportunity. So whistle dead. We're in a running clock situation. Spittle's going to win this one forward. Car dumps a body at the blue line. And now it's played into the corner. Spittle gets there. Carr reads it. He plays it back to Spittle. Spittle's tackled. Coming out of the corner with it. It's played up the other wall. Nunez is going to keep. L-Dog's going to get there. Spittle's going to cut it off. Now we're all engaged. L-Dog steps across the top of the slot. He fires it in. It's kicked aside by the Battery goalkeeper. Played down in the corner. Kept there for a while. Now it's pushed up the half wall. Chip towards the point. Fazio will keep. Chip it forward. Battery will collect and come the other way with it. Good hustle by Declan Spittle. Keeping the puck deep. Now they'll collect and throw it back across into the neutral zone. And now Battery steps across into traffic. Nunez will pick this one up. He's looking to play it ahead. It's stick to side. Nunez will chip this one over to Carr. Carr's going to collect. Gets it in the neutral zone. But it's chipped back. Carr will collect. Stops and finds L-Dog on the far side. L-Dog's now going to step back across the blue. Weaves with Declan. Plays it back for Declan. Declan's going to make a move. Stick to side by Battery. Battery just chips it back into the neutral zone. Mauer's going to try to play this one back in. It gets on its edge. It gets into the neutral zone. And whistle dead for that automatic offsides. So in the Midwinter Classic, I think it's a 6-goal differential. They will run the clock in the third period. We're hanging on to a 7-goal differential. So the clock is running. It'll stop for goals or penalties, but everything else it'll run. It's played in. It's paddled and held onto by the Battery goalkeeper. Good idea. Excuse me for my cough. Puck is tied up along the wall in front of the bench. Bryant is dumped. No call. Head contact, body check, whatever you do, but he gets back up. And then it's chipped in front. It's played in. These referees are looking to get out of here and might be refereeing the score of the game, as that was a boarding, if I've ever seen one. Cut back, it's chipped towards the net. Bryant will get to it in the near corner. He's going to turn. He's met with a body, and now the arm finally comes up. So good pressure by Ryan Bryant on that shift, and comes out of it with a couple body contacts, but he's not shying away from it. Draws the penalty. We'll go back to the man up. With 1:49, the clock stops on penalties and goals. So we got Max Roach out with Johnny G in front of the net. Sauer coming off the sidewall. That's shipped forward. Dannenhauer collects. He plays it back to Maurer. Maurer plays it back to Dannenhauer. Dannenhauer gloves it to himself. He's going to step inside the dots. He's going to fire. Blocker to side by the goaltender, and it stays out of the back of the net. It's chipped out into the neutral zone, and Brock's got a lot of time. He's going to collect. Use some extra real estate. He's going to stop on his net. No, he's actually going to go. He's going to play at the Roach. Johnny was trying to go, lost an edge. Roach collects. He puts it off the wall to Sauer. Sauer's trying to get past it. Battery chips it back up the wall, and they're looking to move the other way to get into the neutral zone. Played forward. Good stick by Winton. Gerbervec. Good back pressure. He collects the puck. He gets out wide. He plays it forward into the neutral zone. And now there's no ice as it was tipped by a Battery player. It's pushed down. It's played up the wall. Battery collects. It's cut off by Roach. Roach ties up along the half wall, trying to keep it in. It's all that off-ice work he does. Wins the battle with that core strength. Gets to Gerbervec. Gerbervec fires it towards the net. Stays out of the back of the net momentarily. Another opportunity put back in. Stays out. Gerbervec collects. Tries to turn with it and pivot and fire. But Battery steps to it, and they push it out in the neutral zone. Fazio is going to collect this one. He's going to play it across to Gerbervec. Gerbervec's going to come across the blue line with it. Gets on those backhand. He drops it to Winton. It's read by Battery. Battery's moving the other way, but Declan Spittle reads it. He comes with speed. Able to recover and get back. Now he's going to go. He gets across the red. He gets across the blue. He's in. He turns. He fires. Hits a stick. It's out of play, I thought, but they let play continue. L-Dog collects. Comes out of the corner with it. Trying to play it up the wall to the point. Now he's going to turn back down the wall. Plays it towards a goal. Stick aside by the goalkeeper, and that horn sounds. PHC wins the first game of the Midwinter Classic in the Latang division of the 2015 age group. 8-1. We'll see you. What time's our game? 3:30. We'll see you again between 3 and 3:30. Happy Friday.